Hey there, I'm Leah Turner, sales coach and trainer with Melinda Brody & Company. Today I wanted to talk to you a little bit about the builder story, a very important part of your sales presentation. We could actually do a 10-part series about the builder story. There are so many important elements to know. However, today I'm just going to focus on sharing with you 3 tips that I think will help you enhance your builder story in your sales presentation. Tip number one, when talking about your builder story, please don't be boring. Your prospects don't care that you're a quality builder that's been around since 1902. That's boring. Most builders that are in business today are quality builders, so I think your prospects already expect a certain level from your builder story. What you want to do with your builder story is to personalize it and customize it so it's specific to what your prospects are looking for in a home builder. Okay? That was number 1. Tip number 2. Melinda and I like to refer to this as the pronoun problem. In a majority of the video shops that we watch, when the sales associates are talking about their builder, they often refer to them as them or they. Now when you do this, what you're doing is you're separating yourself from your builder. Now to your prospects, you are the builder. Chances are they're not going to go to dinner with your CEO anytime soon. So anything that comes from your mouth is representing your builder. A good way to remember this, when you're telling your builder story, think about having a little mouse in your pocket. A little mouse would go wee, 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 wee. That's the pronoun that you need to be using when you're talking about your builder story. We build in communities throughout the Tampa Bay area. We have a warranty program. We. That will help you avoid the dreaded pronoun problem, okay? And tip number 3, I talked a little earlier about personalizing and customizing your builder story. Here's the way you can do that. When you're getting ready to introduce your builder story, I would suggest that you ask your prospects, have you ever built a new home before? And if they say, yes, we have, then you can say, well, tell me about that experience. What did you like? What would you change? By simply asking this question, they're going to give you all the information that you need to know in order to customize your presentation. For example, if they say, you know, it was a horrible experience. The builder nickeled and dimed me. They never communicated with us. What has that done? Now you know to address those 2 areas of concern with your prospect and tell them how your builder does it differently. Now, if you ask your prospect if they've ever built a new home and they say no, well, that's a totally different response. This is someone who's never gone through that experience. So that way you can kind of talk to them and explain, well, let me tell you how ABC Builder does this. So 2 very different levels of conversation depending on how your prospects answer that question. So, to reiterate, to enhance your builder's story, number 1, don't make it boring. Make it stand out. Number 2, avoid the pronoun problem. We. And number 3, find out what's important to them so that you can customize and personalize your builder story. Until next time, I'm Leah Turner.